We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll find his rookie wideout from Texas. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Big-time play for Philly. It covers 51 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it, and he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What is up? They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Prince with the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. D. Winters there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Whoa. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage and attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets this into the hands of Green. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
73! 73!
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the Eagles going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Hurts using the pop pass to the goal line and in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man is Smith. He's got him. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the hook out there to Odunze. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
What is up?
They'll give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and 11. Here's Williams now to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Now Williams. And he'll take it on in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. He gets free. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Delta, set. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
26, Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Jay, set. Anyway, Delta.
Now it's Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Chicago.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
He was brought down at the
And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bears 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready, set up.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. But you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Prince with the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Great, set. Anyone,
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
5 yards on the play.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
It's a
King,
gain of
Bill
25
King.
yards.
Bill King.
First
They
down.
motion a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
63, 63. Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
Anyone,
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Hurts. The throw here is complete. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Hurts again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Odunze.
Complete to number 15, Ron Odunze. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's to Odunze. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, the first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
A fake to give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So It's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Flushed to his left. There he goes again. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10
Really
at the
nice
40-yard
job there,
line.
Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here's first and 10.
Ready to go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown there. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Here comes Prince with the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Truman. 63. 63.
Motion the slot man left. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. Was to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
What is that?
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 41, here's second down and 9.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open right side is likely. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 16 yards. And an eagle
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. It's going to be third. They need one. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And the thing about Saquon is he's not just a home run hitter. I mean, we see all those highlight long chunk plays that he's able to generate, but he knows in these gotta-have-it moments, third and short situations, he's going to pick up those tough yards when you need it.
Throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Second down and 3. Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 16
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. In motion goes Likely. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
180, 180.
To throw is Hurts. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
47-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Up the middle they go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a